in this video, we're going to talk about Spider-Man No Way Home, the third installment of the MCU Spider-Man. Is this the third? Yeah, the third installment of the MCU's Spider-Man, which will take place after the events of WandaVision. If you've been watching that show on Disney, if you hadn't, you need to go ahead and check that out, and check out the Falcon and Winter Soldiers. Both of those shows are awesome. I was doing reviews on them, but man, I got so much going on. I got everything on backlog, but I will be getting these things up. But yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home will pick up after the events of WandaVision. But in said movie, there are going to be some things and some characters that are going to be popping back up. Now, we've heard rumors of Tobey Maguire and, what's his face? The other guy that played the Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. They're supposed to be making appearances in this movie. Well, I mean, why not bring back some villains as well? So, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock will be making a return in this movie, and you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how in the hell is it possible that he died in Spider-Man 2, didn't he? We don't know that. All we saw was him sinking to the bottom. He probably was unconscious at that moment, or just defeated, and just was like, damn, I can't believe I lost, when he sunk to the bottom of the river. But in this article, they talk about how it has been literally 17 years since Alfred Molina donned the tentacles from his back and having to come back in No Way Home. He talks about how it was to, basically work in a new Spider-Man movie playing the same character after 17 years. Being a little older now, you got to think that it would be different. But yeah, he goes on to say that how the people are, and many fans are asking the question, how the hell is he even alive after that point? You know what I mean? He died. Well, they go on to say in this article that right here, let's see, Spider-Man No Way Home must explain how Doc Ock has to come back from the dead, which Watts says, in this universe, no one really dies. His re-entrance will be reportedly picked up from that final moment in the river, presumably allowing some multiverse magic to take the reins. Through Marvel Studios' though Marvel Studios has rarely disappointed on a narrative front, Molina shared personal dilemmas he had surrounding his return. Molina then goes on to explain that he was worried about his physicality in the movie, being an older guy than he was when he played in Spider-Man 2. And, and the technical efforts could be removed from the years of visually, but they could not reverse the aging process in terms of movement. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays they have these visual effects that make characters look young, like Kurt Russell looking fucking real young when he played Ego, you know what I'm saying? Or shoot, you could go back and say any kind of CG. CG's a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? There's been plenty of movies where actors have looked young. I mean, hell, look at fucking, what's his face? Michael Douglas. How young he looked in other movies in the MCU. They do it all the time. And it's no different here. So yeah, man. We talking Spider-Man No Way Home coming out later on this year in December of 2021, and Alfred Molina will be making his return. So I'm assuming somewhere in between this, we're going to be seeing Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness before we see this, or is this going to come after? I'm thinking after the Multiverse of Madness, and maybe somehow that this universe needs a Doc Ock, and rather than recast a Doc Ock in the MCU, because the one, they're gonna go younger, you know what I mean? Whereas Doc Ock is older than Spider-Man by far. He's that's the whole dynamic of it. The thing that's keeping him in the fight is the arms on his back and his mind. You understand what I'm saying? So them having to work around the fact that he's still a little older in here, I don't think it'll be a bad thing, considering that they'll use mostly CG, other than if they have to get real close to where you can tell it's Alfred, then you might have some heat. That's what he's worried about, those kind of issues. And like I said, like you said in the article, MCU ain't no slouch when it comes to storytelling. So I'm sure that this gonna work out in some way, shape, or form. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. Let me know what you think is going down with this Spider-Man No Way Home movie, how it will play out, and what other villains could we expect to see, or do you want to see show up in this universe, considering that Wanda is just going cuckoo, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, y'all let me know what's going down in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, share this with your people, and hit that bell for notification so you'll know when I upload, because I upload every day. We on our way to 1K, and hey, your boy in the 700 club, man. I feel good, man. Appreciate all the love, support from all y'all, man. Y'all keep it up. Peace.